Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to the members of the FIFA Council. It is my pleasure to provide you with a summary of the proposed FIFA Covid-19 relief plan. For these purposes, I will describe the structure of the plan and the main principles. Further details are contained in the supporting documents sent to the Council. As you know, football has, like every other sector of the economy, been heavily impacted by coronavirus. Since last March, football stopped in nearly every part of the world. There was, of course, no alternative in order to protect life and public health. Thankfully, football is now beginning to restart in many countries. However, it remains clear that the economic disruption caused to our sport has been both widespread and severe. Against this background, FIFA reached out to all of its member associations in order to get a sense of the economic consequences for them, gathering both financial and non-financial data. We also rapidly established a COVID-19 working group so we could join together with the confederations in order to develop an economic support plan. We took the position early on that, given the unprecedented challenges facing football around the world, part of FIFA's financial reserves should be used to help football in its hour of need. The relief plan developed in stages. Stage 1 consisted of immediate liquidity assistance by releasing all forward operational cost payments. Stage 2 provided additional support by allowing member associations to transform forward development grants into COVID-19 operational relief funds. Both of these stages were swiftly approved by the Finance Committee and the Development Committee. It is now Stage 3 of the plan, which we are asking the Council to approve today. There are, broadly speaking, two parts to Stage 3, a grant part and a loan part. The research and data gathering which we carried out revealed that it was extremely difficult to measure the precise impact of COVID-19 in any particular territory, and this is something that we have to acknowledge. However, it was clear that the financial consequences were significant and were felt throughout the whole of football, at the level of both member associations and clubs. It was also clear that this impact would endure beyond 2020. Based on these facts and after extensive consultations in the working group, it was proposed to make a universal solidarity grant of US $1 million available to all member associations for use in the wider football community. In addition, and given the particularly vulnerable position of women's football in the post-COVID environment, it was proposed to make an additional grant of $500,000 specifically allocated to women's football. In any cases where the grant is not fully absorbed by COVID-related consequences, the remainder of the funds would be allocated to football development projects, following principles similar to the Forward programme. With regard to loans, we have tried to develop a model which links eligibility to receive loan funds to the impact of COVID on the football economy. Therefore, using data which is already available to us, namely the audited annual revenues of member associations, it is proposed that they can apply for a loan of up to 35% of these revenues to help cope with the consequences of COVID. However, for these purposes and in the interest of solidarity, there would be a minimum and a maximum loan amount that member associations could apply for. The floor and the ceiling would be set at US $500,000 and $5 million respectively. As with the case of grant monies, loan funds would be available for use in the wider football community and would be managed by the member associations. Loans will be provided interest-free and would be secured against future contractual entitlements from FIFA, and repayment schedules would commence once the COVID-19 challenge is behind us. In addition, and as a measure of solidarity to the confederations, they would receive a grant of $2 million and would be able to access a loan of up to $4 million. Of course, we wish to ensure a robust and transparent governance model for the relief plan with regard to permitted use of funds, auditing requirements, and also compliance with loan repayment conditions. For these purposes, we have already discussed the matter extensively with Olli Rehn, Deputy Chairman of the FIFA Governance Committee and Governor of the Bank of Finland. It is proposed that we form a steering committee to supervise and guide the work of the FIFA administration in managing Stage 3 of the relief plan. I should say that all these principles, as described, have been agreed and supported by the Relief Plan Coordination Group, consisting of representatives of the 6 confederations. If the plan is approved by the Council today, the next step would be to embody these principles in a set of regulations, which can very soon be put forward to a bureau of the Council so this relief plan can be brought into operation. Finally, we would like to thank you for your attention and for your support in these challenging times. I hope the plan has been described in a clear manner and that the Council will be able to approve it today.